Hi audience, I'm just doing another one of my game talks, and this time I'm talking about my personal opinion on the 5 most game-changing games, basically. This is my opinion, stress it up, haters out there, I'm sorry if I offend you, but it's my opinion. This is based on one of the only games I've played or I've heard a lot about. Okay. So, let's go. Main game number 1. Halo. I know there's like, oh, Halo. Oh. Say what you want about the Halo series. Me, personally, I'm not a fan, but how did Halo 1 change the game? Okay, let me see. Regenerable health. Health that regenerates, basically. Well, before Halo, you'd be hard-pressed to find a game where you didn't have to health packs to heal your health. After Halo, you're hard-pressed to find a game where you need to take health packs to change your health. Okay, let me see. Halo, driving sections as well. Before Halo, driving sections, you'd stay in the vehicle the whole time. You didn't have a choice of getting out and in or driving. And now you do. You can drive freewheel. Let me see what else. Dual wielding. Halo introduced it. Yeah. Let me see. Next game. Nope. Game number 2. Gears of War. Again, for all you haters out there. Actually, I'm not a big fan of. But what do Gears is one of the best cover-based shooters there is, and you're hard-pressed to find a shooter game that doesn't try to mimic the Gears of War shooter mechanism. Also, the active reload was a cool idea. I'm actually surprised more games don't take that, because the active reload idea actually really works well. It actually works so good. Like, the cover system in Gears is good. Most games nowadays try to mimic the Gear system. Okay, in game number, in my opinion, it's KOTOR. Why? I may be wrong about this, but in my opinion, it's one of the game-changing RPGs. Well, for my life, maybe I'm wrong, but things I noticed KOTOR introduced. A story that flows depending on whether you get good or bad. Multiple endings. A good dialogue tree. And there's great characters, and it's widely known to be the best Star Wars game ever. I mean, seriously, there's been so many. Okay, next game. This is a platforming game. Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia took the platforming genre, which had basically been stale since Tomb Raider, and went and re-injected it. Made it fun. Made platforming cool. If you haven't played the original Prince of Persia, I say you gotta give it a try. It is up there in gaming's gems. Okay, and also, then you got Assassin's Creed, which took what Prince of Persia did and went to the next and applied it to a sandbox area. And speaking of sandboxes, comes my next game, GTA 3. Okay, GTA 3. Before that, most sandbox games you have a bird's eye view looking down. GTA 3 was one of the first free-roaming 3D games where you could actually see from your character's perspective. Well, not from your, you know what I mean. See from your character without looking like. And, just knew when you got in the car on the first level that... Okay, let me tell you something. I got in the car, I drove down the street, I turned really hard, flipped the car, set on fire, and when that happened I knew I was going to be in for a good time. Changed gaming for me. Also, another honorable mention is for Oblivion. It got me into RPGs. This didn't technically change gaming, but it changed gaming for me. It's one of those games where... Once I played Oblivion, I knew I wanted to be a gamer. I was like 14. I played games as a kid. Did what all kids did. I went in and out of them. But when I played Oblivion, it's when I realized I had a love for gaming. The best moment in Oblivion for me is when you come out from the dungeons and the sun shines on your eyes, and you look through the camera and you realize I can do anything. And you did. First thing the game told you to go left. What do you do in a free roaming game if the game tells you to go somewhere? You go the opposite way. I spent so many hours in that game. If you haven't played it, if you haven't played it, I honestly suggest you give it a try. I'm not trying to sell it here, but seriously, give it a try. Just play it. Like, I know someone who didn't want to play it. It's like, oh no, I don't want to play it. He played it for 2 hours, and then for like the next 6 weeks, he kept on asking me for advice how to play it. He actually got to a point where he actually played it longer than I have, and he was still asking me for advice, and I was like, dude, I don't know, I haven't done that quest yet, I haven't got that far. But it was good. It was good. So that's my top 5 in gaming. I'll be back to you soon with another video. Maybe also don't forget to leave your personal top 5 below, and hope to hear from you guys soon. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and comment down there. Anyway, that's